Apologies for the cheesy music. I'm on Benalmadena cable car. On my own, which is good because it isn't that big.
I haven't really done anything for the inside of my hotel, but here we are. It's an all-inclusive hotel and bed and breakfast, so actually there's not many people go out at night, and if you want a sun lounger you have to do it by 8 AM. Right, hotel Santos Griego, I think it's pronounced. I'm in that block, far side. I'm not looking out this way. Not that busy road, but the busy road is down there, which I'll show you in a minute. Right, this is very much a town hotel. We're in a semi-residential area. We're probably on the periphery of what you would call the resort area. The advantage being you're quite close to all the bars and restaurants. Disadvantage being it's a hell of a walk to the beach. Take your pick. Personally, I'm not a beach girl, so I just like being near the town. I'm going to La Nogalera, which is the LGBTQ plus area. So we'll see you in a minute. This is a sort of indication of the area. You've got Domino's Pizza, you've got restaurants, quite a nice restaurant actually, but it's very much for the locals. The Chinese there, you've actually also got another Chinese on the corner over there. And as you can see above, it's very residential. I suspect there's a lot of Airbnbs, which, to be honest, I'd be very tempted to do it. This is like a resort that was built in the 1950s. 1960s. It's showing its age in a couple of places, but it really depends what you want out of a resort. Sometimes the new ones are a bit sterile. I personally have enjoyed this quite a lot, and I would certainly come back. I just probably wouldn't stay in a hotel full of all-inclusive people whose whole intention is to get as pissed as possible and sit around the pool all day. Not my cup of tea, but you know, each to their own. That over the road is the main drag down to all the bars and restaurants that, if you're chavvy, you can go to. There's one called the Clock Tower, which is just, you know, €3 a pint. I'm going down here though. Some actually quite nice artwork on buildings down here, and there's one particular one I want to show you in a minute. Forgot to mention, this is third week in June 2025. We've pretty much had 28, 29 degrees Celsius all week. Again, more residential. And we had one shower. Literally lasted about 30 seconds. I actually thought I was getting sprayed by a sprinkler system, but no, it actually was a bit of rain. But hey, can't win them all. I believe it's been warmer back home, but this is quite a nice, comfortable 28, 29, 84, 85 degrees Celsius. Right, the whole town is very LGBT plus friendly, but this I particularly like. And if it wasn't on my own, I'd get a photo of me sitting halfway up them. Yeah, trans steps. Right, it's Saturday night, so I don't know how busy it's going to get, but that's one of the main drags where if you're non-LGBT, you might want to go down. It's actually quite nice. I was walking around there earlier doing a bit of shopping. There's an ale hop with a cow outside. Fabulous. And this is where I'm going, La Nogalera. This is supposed to be an LGBTQ plus area. This is an L capital G font 58 BTQI plus. A lot of gay men here, but hey, I feel safe. Right, this is Plaza La Nogalera. Again, you can tell by the architecture that it's 50s, 60s style. There's a Burger King behind there. That brown building is the back of the railway station. Probably got trains going under me as we speak. And if you haven't spotted them already, there's a lot of rainbows around here. You can also eat in any style you want. That's Korean. Never had Korean food. Do want to go to Korea. And you can see there are lots of stripes, although it was Pride Week last week. I genuinely don't know if they're up all the time or they're just put out because it's recently been Pride Week. But you know what? It's quite nice. Now I'm heading down there on the left, which is Landmark Galera, hopefully to find something to eat, and then have a few beers, stroke wine, stroke cocktails later. But that Blue Bar now at Amsterdam, it's rammed day and night. Mainly full of bearded men. Anyone from my community will probably be able to work out what I'm getting at there. The thing is, you don't have to walk far to go into a nice little place. There's so much variety of architecture. So, let's go down here and see what I can find. Landmark Galera, as the apartment block over there says. Now, anyone who's been Gran Canaria and the shopping centre concept, whoops, revving of a motorcycle, might be aware of the concept that bars are generally below street level, and it's not dissimilar here. You've got the apartment blocks above, you've got the bars there, you've got a fetish clothing store, there's another one down here, and I don't know what that concrete bridge is. It's very like 1960s Scammelsdale / Runcorn, but look, you know, gay bar full of men. I've eaten in a lot of restaurants down here. Let's see where I can eat tonight. There's an Irish bar there. It's not been open in the week that I've been here. Monkeys apparently is quite a nice bar, which I might end up in later. It's Saturday night. I've got 48 hours left, so let's see what I can get up to. Right, this is the centre of what I'd call Landmark Galera. There's more bars down there, but this is where I've been eating. Whistler down the bottom is a burger bar. Padam is a cocktail bar. There's an Italian under there, which wasn't that good. There's better Italians down here. I don't know if you can see that there's a pride flag there. That was one of the Italians I've been in, and one of the wine bars I'll probably go in later. But yeah, it gets quite nuts around here later. Los Pampas was an Argentinian steakhouse which I really wanted to visit, but they're on holiday. Trying to shoot this without getting everyone in the video, but this is the Havana bar, which is in like a little courtyard. Just ordered a very, very good bottle of Portuguese white wine for €22, what, £19? Saturday night in Landmark Galera. I told you it would be a bit chaotic. And yes, it is full of gay men. Not exactly LGBTQ+, more like LGG. But anyway, had a good night. I think I'm going to be in Padam tomorrow night, actually, because it's my last night tomorrow night. This is my penultimate night. But you know what? I've had a fabulous time in Torremolinos, and you don't want to listen to the hype. It's a fantastic resort. I was in Gran Canaria last year. This is better than Gran Canaria, not just from the LGBTQ+ perspective. It's just better. Anyway, tomorrow out shopping. See you then. Right, final day, full day anyway. I go home tomorrow, and I've come to Malaga's version of Cheshire Oaks, and it is actually owned by MacArthur Glen. So, let's see. Playground over there, but a bit old for that. Here we are. There's cows everywhere in this place. I know Ale Hop use it. But yeah, for some reason, more cows here today. And we're right under the airport, which you can probably hear the remnants of a plane taking off. So let's see whether this compares well to Cheshire Oaks, or is a slightly cheaper version. I did go to one in Los Angeles about 10 years ago. It wasn't MacArthur Glen, but it was similar, and it wasn't bad at all. And first impressions, yeah, looks a lot like Cheshire Oaks. Okay, it's a little bit better than Cheshire Oaks and Aylesbury Port, and they've even got those water sprays, which I'm going to step under in a moment because it is very hot here today. As you've heard today, we're right next to the airport here, but that also means we're in a very dry part. We're actually 5 degrees warmer here today than we are in Torremolinos. So they put a lot of roof stuff on here to keep you cool. It's quite nice. You don't get that in Cheshire Oaks because you don't have a need for it in Cheshire Oaks. Told you we were right by the airport. Well, that was MacArthur Glen, Playa Mayor, just outside of Málaga Airport. Off to get the train, out for tea tonight for the last time, and then travel home tomorrow. More of which to follow. Rightio, last day in Torremolinos. Bus is coming to pick me up in a couple of hours. Fly out of Malaga about tea time back to Liverpool. So these are the adventures of travelling home. One last look from the balcony. I'm on the 9th floor. Water park there. That's the main motorway. And I think that hill is one of the ones that went up in the cable car the other day. Yeah, it's quite a residential area down the back here because we are quite near the back of the town. But I'm not a beach girl, so just for me, I'm quite happy. And I got a corner. So I get extra sun and extra light during the day when it comes around about 1 o'clock. Right, go and finish packing and then wait for the bus. Right, ready to go. Apparently I get picked up where I got dropped off, so suitcase packed. Just waiting for my coach to get back to Málaga Airport. Rightio, some sublime driving by our bus driver there getting us through the narrow streets and now at Málaga Airport. Flight's not for another few hours, so go through security and I'll see you the other side. Okay, this is one big airport. There's about 300 odd check-in desks, and if not more, close to 400. And I'm in this hall. And bright orange. At least when you fly with EasyJet, you don't get lost. This airport is absolutely huge. And this is the zigzagging we've got now to get to security, which is over there. And the gargantuan size of it, bearing in mind this is just a regional airport, continues. VIP lounge, not in there today. Big shame. Next flight, I'm sure I'll manage that. Try and get something to eat. Oh, there's eat. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I'm the obligatory WH Smith. Not that hungry, so it probably will be just a sandwich, I think. Plane's late. Oh well.
welcome to Liverpool with
Right, back home in Liverpool. It's windy, it's freezing. Got a bit bumpy over Spain, but we had a pretty decent flight otherwise. Let's see how quick the fabled Liverpool checking out process is. I'm picking your baggage up. Hello. Yes, I did get out of Liverpool Airport quite quickly. It was a bit of a shock though, because it was only about 16 degrees when I got outside and I was still dressed for Malaga weather. Reason I didn't record is I had a mad dash to get the bus and then pick up my car and come home. So this is day after, 2 days later. Anyway, yeah, Liverpool Airport did live up to its reputation. The luggage was actually already going around on the carousel by the time I got through security and passport control, and I was out within 20 minutes from getting off the plane. So absolutely recommend going to Liverpool if you're going to fly. Full details of the holiday, where I stayed, who I flew with, cost, etc. will follow. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe as always. See you soon on another trip.